Well, it's that time of the week again, and my hunch is you put your question on a yellow sticky and put it on your fridge, didn't you? Thinking, you know what? I'm going to catch up with Michael on the Hangout with Michael show because this question has been driving me crazy. Hashtag driving me crazy, because today is your opportunity to uncrazy that driving with weekly Q&A show. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loge. Most of you might know me from my book, Law of Attraction, or you might know me from my NLP book, NLP, or my recent book, Your Life Purpose, or maybe you, I don't know, heard me on the Oprah Winfrey Radio Network for a year. Oh, I'm name dropping today. Just did. Speaking of name dropping, look who I have with me. It is John Inverarity. Good morning, John.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner, helping people all over the world, reducing chronic pain, reducing anxiety, reducing stress and depression, and increasing prosperity and mental and physical health. And I am reading the questions today, or helping reading.
Yeah.
So get your questions in early. Get them in early, peeps. I'd love to see your questions in. And yeah, it's going to be another great show.
Good stuff. I'm going to make a quick little announcement. While I'm doing that, John, you can refresh and get ready to hear from our audience. First thing I want to do is to encourage everybody to come back Monday at 6 o'clock. Why? I'll show you why. Because for the first time, I am doing a five-part live series on Facebook. And it runs for 5 nights. Can you read those for us?
October 1st, 3rd, 4th, 8th, and 10th. 30 minutes. That's right. Facebook Live.
There's 5 classes. It's a book club. Oh, guess what? You have to have the book. And you also have to download the worksheets. Because I'm going to be walking you through the entire processes in my book with a seminar/book club. You download the worksheets for free. And I'm going to walk through the process with you. And there's a couple rules. Rule number 1, you need to have the worksheet. And ideally, you'll have a copy of the book. I'm going to be referring to the specific pages in the book. And at the end of the 5 weeks, you'll be able to say, here's the top 4 things that need to be in my life that fulfill me. You see, we're going to start with a list of 30. And over the 5 classes, we're not doing it over 5 weeks. No, we're going to get to the crunch fast. We're doing this over 2 weeks. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Monday, Wednesday. We're going to get her done. And at the end of that, you're going to be able to say, out of all of these 30, here's the top 4 that surfaced for me. And boy, when you know what fulfills you, then guess what? Then you're living your life's purpose. Oh, I said it. When you can get your fulfillment needs fulfilled and you're feeling joy, that's what the purpose of your life is. So you can join me live, and I'm going to put the link to how to register and how to get the handouts, and ideally where you can get a copy of the book before that happens. Good. We've got hundreds of people that have registered already, and did I say it's free? Oh, did I tell you this part? After I do the live show, it's on there for the live training. It's on there for 24 hours, and then, John, what happens to it?
Gone.
Hashtag bye-bye without the magnet. Episode is gone. So if you're going to play with me, you're going to have to be committed, because you got to pay attention. Watch it live or within 24 hours and I get it down. But I promise you the reward is it's going to keep you focused and pay attention for 2 weeks about what your life's purpose is. And then I want to sell it. So if you want it for free, just come watch it for free. Be committed. Go to your calendar. Go click on the link that I'm going to provide. And we'll see you then. Okay, John, beautiful day here in Victoria, BC.
How is it where you are, everyone? Cass McRae, hello. Stig Brown, hello. Natasha Paula Samuel.
Let's go chat with our friends.
Natasha Paula Samuel says, hi, Michael John. And
Good.
Don Bowen.
Sig and Cass were nice and early.
Yeah.
Natasha, we sound like we're doing a horse race. Natasha was coming in 3rd, and then Don Bowen slipped in at number 5. Good morning, Don Bowen. Leslie Owen, good morning to both of us.
And Helena Jenikin here says hello. Barbara Rowan, hello to the bros. And hey, Inshira, bonjour from France.
Hey, bonjour, insurer. How are both of you? Barbara Rowing, Wendy Matthews, Jennifer Towner from Seattle.
Doug Collins says, hey, bros. Kelly Carson, time check. Hey, Kelly. Cass McCrae's giving you the hashtag Captain Obvious. Barbara's
I
giving you
love
the
Captain
hashtag Yellow
Obvious.
Sticky.
I think that's funny. Captain Obvious is funny. Hashtag Yellow Sticky from Barbara Rowing. And our friend Angelique from Ibiza. Is that how you say that?
Yep. With a red heart.
With the red heart. So Angelique, good morning and welcome.
Sending love from Ibiza.
Listen, we're getting lots of hearts, lots of hellos, lots of what the weather is. I'm sorry, this is not the Weather Channel. This is, John, say it when you see it, it is the
Q&A.
That's right, and I'm listening. I'm waiting and listening, please.
Need the Q's before there's the A's. Doug Collins, love a book club. Love that book.
Thank you, Doug. Well, Doug will definitely be. Angelique's asking the first question, and it's a motion code question. John, this is going to go to you. And the question is, do soul contracts exist according to the emotion code? So there's a presupposition in the question that soul contracts exist, period. Right? Not judging it, just saying. So she's saying, do soul contracts exist according to emotion code?
According to the emotion code in the training, there's no soul contracts in the training. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
However,
so. Yeah, soul contracts could be real, and it also could be a belief system, right? So
yeah, it depends on like the practitioner. A lot of practitioners have different modalities they work with, different trainings, and someone that does have training in, soul work, karmic lessons, might be able to work with that with you. There is something called the preconception emotion. So that is the time before you're conceived. That's in the body code, I believe. I don't know if that's in the emotion code. So that kind of opens it up to another realm, preconception. So before you're born, maybe some trapped emotions are lodged in your spirit body before birth. A lot of it's fear or grief related, according to Dr. Brad, about leaving where you are in, divine spirit realm to enter into earth. And that can be like past lives and something like that as well, according to some people. But yeah, Dr. Brad doesn't teach past lives. Yeah, hopefully that answers it and a little bit more.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes you need to collect more information to give the best answer. So you did a good job, given you had a couple sentences. Maria from San Francisco saying hello, and Ishira, lovely to see you both. Lovely to be seen. And the cheeky Sylvie Bellini has joined us. Hello, gentlemen. Lovely day in London. I'm watching you and the Antiques Road Trip on BBC Two.
Fan favorite.
Forlorn on the lawn? Do they have their hand up like this? And are they forlorn? John, we got a fun show tomorrow. Fun as in it gets a lot of attention. It's a hot subject on the Bro Show. Tomorrow we do a show where we do emotion code work. And tomorrow's show, I think we had the most requests ever when we did the show before, when we said, we're looking for someone that has blank. Ooh, we found them.
Sure did. Is that the segue to announce tomorrow's show?
Yeah, what's cooking tomorrow?
Yes. Tomorrow?
I get distracted, yeah.
9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, the Emotion Code Bro Show. We're coming back with arthritis. We're looking for 2 people with arthritis who have been told they have arthritis, and we are wondering if the Emotion Code can help with that. We're going to work on 2 people and, see if it works. Wink, wink. Or,
confidence.
Yeah.
The last time we had the show and we did relieve people of some negative emotions, that they did get rid of their arthritis. We can say that. We can't make that claim, but we can tell you the story, how it went down.
Yeah.
Hashtag how it went down. Okay? Join us tomorrow. John, here is a question for you.
Another.
What does confusion signify, or wanting two really opposite things? Well, I don't know. Wanting two really opposite things? That's okay to want two opposite things, right? Maybe you have a judgment or a belief that it's not okay to want two opposite things. And I don't know what they are. Like a blue couch and a red chair, or is it like a boyfriend that does two different things? And I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm confused. Yeah.
I guess I saw the confusion, thinking it was on the emotion code chart, which it is, would come from some trapped emotions, was what I meant. Tell us more about that, Maria.
Confusion? Yeah.
Yeah, what does confusion signify?
I'm thinking like clarity through contrast. That comes to mind.
Yeah, so the opposite of confusion is clarity, right? If I'm confused about something, I don't have clarity. So what does confusion signify? That you haven't birthed or you haven't been noticing the contrast, because that contrast is where the confusion is, right? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm confused. I think if you birth more clarity, observe more contrast and birth more clarity. Sometimes you got to go to past experiences for the contrast. Might not be in the current client or your current boyfriend or girlfriend. How about 2 boyfriends ago? How about 3 jobs ago? What was the contrast there? So make it a collection of all that. You won't be confused. Well, so my NLP question will be, how will you know when you're not confused? And you would say, when I'm not confused. But what you really mean is, I won't be confused when I'm clear about what I'm getting or what I want. I know in that mess, we answered that question. Ishirma is asking how to know your life purpose. Join me on October 1st for the 5-part series. But you know what? I'm going to give away a secret right now about the purpose of your life. Guess what? I think I know. And it might take a paradigm shift for you guys to say, what? It might do it, because it did for me the first time I heard it. So just settle with it. And when I tell you what I think what it is, well, in my world, it is that, in my world, right? I'd like to enroll you into this belief that I have, because they're all beliefs. And in doing so, we'll see. So here is Michael Loggi's interpretation of the purpose in your life. It is joy. That is the target. The purpose in your life is to feel good. The purpose in your life is to experience joy. Oh, I know some of you are angry or ticked off or puzzled or want to challenge me on that. No, the purpose of my life is to be a painter. No, being a painter is your strategy to bring you joy. You see, the very center is the target, the joy. The outside ring says, well, I need to create things or strategies or events or something I need to create to bring me joy. Sure wish I knew what it was. I sure wish I knew what it was that brought me joy, because some of you don't even know. Some of you don't even think it's okay to have joy. So, cue the fulfillment needs list. There's 30 needs that fulfill people. There's way more. I left it down to 30. In this process, you identify what fulfills you in this 5-week free course, hashtag free course. You will identify 4 or 5 or 6 or 3 of these, thinking, boy, when these fulfillment needs are present, I'm on fire. And I'm having my best life ever. That means you're experiencing joy. I'm just going to repeat. You need to identify what fulfills you. When you know what fulfills you, build strategies to get them fulfilled. And when you get them fulfilled, you create joy. When you create joy, you're being selfish, which means you self-care. You care about yourself enough to make sure that you're in joy. And when you are, you can serve others around you. Thanks for the opportunity, Inshira, to give me an opportunity to say that, because, yeah, that's what the course is about. Okay, Joe Lou said something nice here. She was invited to a networking meeting this week and spoke to a member of the group who said, I'm here because this is the way for people to know, like, and trust me. So she's referring to the model that I'm teaching other emotion code practitioners about the know, like, and trust. You know, how are you knowing me? You know, and how are you liking me, and how are you trusting me? Barbara Rowling's acknowledging finding your joy. What else do you see out there, John?
Question from Sylvia Bellini. Question: desire statements. How should we word them?
Okay, well, the desire statement, well, first let's go back to the purpose of the desire statement. The purpose of the desire statement is to help you give attention to your desire. Oh, really, Captain Obvious? Yeah, really. So here's the 3-step formula. It's right here. It's step number 2. I need to give attention to my desire. So building a list of what you want and putting it in your sock drawer does not give it attention, energy, or focus. Or putting it in an envelope and sealing it and put it in your bottom desk drawer is not giving it attention. Law of attraction isn't looking there. Step number 1, what do you want? Build the list. Now you need to place the order. Just like if you're going to order pizza or order something from Amazon, you have to take action, all right. The action is to place the order. With law of attraction, we can place the order through our thoughts. Our thoughts turn into vibration. So in my book and on previous episodes of this, I talked about the 4 learning styles and how the learning styles like certain words. So in order for you to be able to talk about your desire using words that you're comfortable with, then you can say, that is true. And now you're holding the vibration of what you want inside your vibrational bubble. The purpose of the desire statement is to help you include the vibration of your desire. I teach you how to use the right words that match your style. So when you read it, you don't say, this is BS, this is crazy. Find an episode on here in a past to learn how to build the desire statement. Okay, John, what's next?
Plentiful Freedom says Bro Show Saturday. Be there. And Permelia Parham says, good morning, Michael John. I'm happy to be here from sunny Parksville.
Hey,
and Barbara Rowing.
Welcome to the show.
Barbara Rowing says, your life purpose gives you joy.
Nice. Well, we're short on the questions today. Plentiful Freedom, Bro Show. I'm just scanning. If we missed your comments, we both have to refresh, and so that's why if we don't see it. Okay, here's Sig Brown. Facebook changed accounts on me and then kicked me out. Yeah, quit attracting weird stuff, she says.
Got something here from Doug Collins.
Oh, what's Doug saying?
You ready? Okay. I find that I get the best LOA results when I write out my clarity statements in my journal. I've attracted some amazing results recently. Seems as though reading it does not raise my vibe enough. Will that ever change? Does it get easier from an LOA perspective as time goes on and I see more evidence? Would additional work to clear blocks from an EC standpoint help? Emotion code. Any thoughts or recommendations here are welcome.
Okay. Now, I would call Doug Collins a good manifester and very seasoned. He's probably watched every episode. He's been to my seminar. He's listened to tons of audio. He knows this stuff. So when I'm breaking down these steps to teach them to you guys, I'm saying, so step 1, what do you want? Step 2, give it attention. A lot of people spend their time giving it attention when the real truth is it's number 3 that's important. Matter of fact, the speed, somebody type this out, the speed at which law of attraction will manifest my desire, say it again, the speed at which law of attraction will manifest my desire is determined on how much I am, John, what is it? How much I am?
Allowing it.
That's right. You can have the biggest macaroni collage on the block. It's not going to come any faster. You can be praying in the biggest cathedrals in the world. It's not going to happen any faster. You can be getting your macaroni dream board out and your Martha Stewart glue gun and making dream boards and collages. The bigger, not the better. None of that determines the speed. I'll say it again. The speed at which you attract anything is determined on how much you're allowing. So although Doug is spending your time here reading the desire statement, here's what your new homework is, because you're advanced. I want you to start noticing things that you're attracting that are in alignment to what you've been putting out there. Thinking, oh, look at that. I said I wanted a new person on my team, and I just got an email from somebody that said they're looking for this. Wow, I'm getting pretty close. I like that. So now what's happening is that you're including the proof that you're in alignment. And now you're on the third step, because the third step says I need to allow it. You're already good at giving it attention. You're already good at saying what you want. Now you need to allow it. Allow it means allow them in. Open the door and allow them in. And the only way to allow anything is to remove the negative vibration that's stopping its delivery. And you know what the negative vibration that's stopping its delivery comes from? Your thoughts and your doubt. So you need to reduce your doubt. And the best way to reduce doubt is to find proof. And the best way to find proof is notice the evidence that you're attracting that's in alignment to your desire, and point at it and say, that's here because of me, that's here because of me. And tell 10 friends and notice it. And the more attention you give to your attraction, the more you're proving your attractability. John, there's 2 words buried within the word attractability. What's my definition of attractability?
Yes, your ability to attract.
That's right. You can say, I have the ability to attract. There's proof there, there's proof there, there's proof there. Is it the full manifestation? No, it's a pretty good job so far. It's like doing a search on Google. The first answer isn't always perfect, but you got to sniff around it to find how close you're getting. Hashtag sniff around it. Okay, I don't know if that was a question that I just answered, or I did go on a...
Well, that helps, Doug.
Natasha Paula, she's saying, Michael, can you please go over when you know you're allowing? I just did. I just answered that question, but from somebody else. You know you're allowing when you're receiving. Period. If you're receiving evidence or if you're receiving manifestations that was part or the full of the list, that is proof that you're allowing. Allowing means you allowed it in. So when it's coming to you, your valves are open. And you can't go directly to allow. Oh, I'm just going to allow. You can't do that. Look at me. You can't do that. You can't go directly to allowing. Allowing happens when you remove the resistance. Allowing is a byproduct of the removal of, you can't, I'm going to go directly to allowing. No, you can't do that. Hashtag, someone hashtag this. Hashtag, I can't go directly to allowing. Allowing isn't a word. Well, it's a word, but it's a feeling. Allowing is the absence of negative. You know what? Allowing has a sound. You know what it sounds like? Oh, thank you. Yes, I can do that. Yes, you know. So see how I got rid of the doubt and the resistance? Allowing has a sound. It sounds like the removal of air. Someone wound me up. That was Doug Collins' question. Doug, my hunch is that helped. That's what helped. Okay, John.
Yeah, so Joe Luth says, perfect. LOA doesn't look for your desire in your sock drawer. I'm using that next week at our LOA meeting. Thanks, Michael.
Hey, is that the meeting? Oh, yeah, she's with the group in Arizona. I ended up not going to Arizona, by the way. I had to cancel my tickets and everything. I broke my toe. In case you didn't hear from last, I broke my left toe. And I found out 5 days later. Hashtag, how do you break a toe and not know? Well, you know, 5 days later when you can't move and your toe's big and blue. Hashtag, big blue toe. Then you know. Helena is asking a good question because today I used the word alignment, right? So Helena is saying, Michael, can you tell me the Michaelism about the word alignment? Now, alignment can mean a lot of things to different people. My job is to make sure that that all my students are getting it. So I often give examples, and I'm also a maker-upper of words. I'm not scared to tell you that. I make up words. So the word alignment, when we're talking about, it is what you're manifesting in alignment. And alignment means this. Helena, can you write this down with hyphenations in between? Hyphen, line, hyphen, that's, hyphen, meant, hyphen, to, hyphen, be. A line that's meant to be. So if you're attracting information about a plumbing course, that's not in alignment, that's meant to be. Because what is meant to be was your goal. If you're attracting things that are in that alignment, that it's in that physical line up of thing that's meant to be, then that's what alignment means. Don't look puzzled, John.
I think I got it.
Yeah, it's an alignment. Well, it's in this line that I want to have happen, which is my goal. Sig Brown got free coffee, abundance proof, and she also liked the hashtag allowing is a feeling. Helena wrote, the speed at which law of attraction will manifest my desire is equal to how much I am allowing. Dr. Christine is saying, more information about the Life Purpose course. Okay. I'm just getting all my little tools ready. John, can you read another question comment while I'm getting ready to answer?
Absolutely. I'm going to read some hashtags here. Yeah, Sig Brown, allowing is a free feeling. Sylvia Bellini, I can't go directly to allowing. Hermelia says, allowing is the bomb. Natasha Paula Samuel says, I can't go directly to allowing. And Joe Lou says, yes, that's our LOA meetup in Phoenix. Sorry you didn't make it to Scottsdale.
Okay, thank you, John. So Dr. Christine, here is what, first, it's a 5-part series. It's going to happen live on my Facebook page. I'll come on about 5 minutes to the hour. I'm going to chat with you watching live about the process because I'm going to be giving you homework. Then I'm going to put my phone away, stop chatting with you, and then I'm actually going to teach. There's 5 parts in the book. Then I'm going to teach the one part. It's going to take 20 to 25 minutes. Then I'm going to chat with you again. And then after all 5 classes, I'm going to pluck out the part where I did the teaching and make it a product in my school. I think you all heard that part, for a fee, but you get it for free. So it's done live. The best results that you will get from this process, to get a copy of my book, I'm going to be referring to some of the page numbers. Number 2 is download the worksheets. The worksheets are taken from my book, and we'll be referring to the worksheets and to the page numbers and so on. So you need to have the book, you need to have the worksheets. You don't need to be live in case you're in a different time zone, but you'll have 24 hours to watch that class. So if you're thinking you're going to stockpile them, no, because I want you on it. I want you to commit to watching live or shortly after within 24 hours, and I want you to do the work. I want you to get excited about your life, Dr. Phil. I want you to get excited about your life. I want you to do this with me and with all the other people watching. And you'll be able to watch live and ask me questions. Hello? Imagine we're figuring out your life purpose with the guy that wrote his life purpose, and you get to ask him direct questions about your life purpose. Hashtag just be there.
October 1st, right?
Monday, October 1st.
And the link to get the downloads?
Show those dates now that you just mentioned that. So it's 6 o'clock Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. And I think it's too late for our UK friends, but guess what? You get to wake up, make your tall, extra hot, no foam, double, vanilla, double, triple latte, and watch. Here's the dates. October 1st, 3, 4, 8, and 10. Top of the hour, around there, I'll go live with a full training session. Then I'm going to stay on the live and then do Q&A and find out how people are doing and so on. Okay, John, what else? Who's saying what else?
Yeah, Doug Collins says, sniff around it. Yes, that was a great answer. Thanks. Helena saying A hyphen line hyphen that hyphen meant hyphen B. All right, Sig Brown, no doubt, is alignment. And Joe Luth again asking about your life purpose course. I think it's going to be hot for you, Michael. A lot of interest in the course. Your life purpose course?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of interest.
Well, I had a woman that has a massive database, and she does her talk show, and I did this with her. I did this, and I loved it. It was a book club, and I'd give them a section of the book to read and do the homework before the next class. And I'm thought, why am I doing this for her audience? I should be doing it for mine. So, and I want to develop a product, and I don't want to sit in front of my camera and talk to a video camera. I want to talk to I want to know people are watching live. So, hashtag, you're really doing it for me. So I can have people to talk to while I'm recording my content. And then when I make a mistake, I don't care. But when I'm filming it on film, I don't feel I can make a mistake, and it gets too picky. And hashtag, I just want to have fun.
Because it brings you joy.
Good. John, we did tell people about what's cooking for next week. This is good.
Tomorrow. Arthritic pain tomorrow, next week.
Arthritic pain. We're going to be back next week with Ask Me Anything. Thank you. I don't know how many questions we answered today, but I think we kind of nailed it, right? They kept us pretty busy today. We'll do another checkout there, John, just to make sure that we've... Helena wrote a line that's meant to be. Thank you, Helena. Natasha Paula Samuel, I can't go directly to allowing. You might have read these, but I'm just checking them off. They're funny to me. I keep people on their toes watching the Hangout with Michael show. Put you to work. That's what we're going to do. Okay, everybody. John, again, I'm back with you tomorrow on the Bro Show. Thanks for hanging out with me today and picking up and answering my questions. And I also want to do a shout out to Helena, who's watching. She's a hypnotherapist, and she helps people with stop smoking. Now, I've tried to help people with stop smoking, kind of good results, but she's using hypnosis and emotion code together, and she is nailing it. So if you or somebody you know, so Helena, if I can just get you to out in the chat, let people know, I'm pretty clear. If I can help somebody and I know that somebody can, and she's having a tremendous success rate merging hypnosis and emotion code work to do that. So let people know how they can get a hold of you, Helena. John, is that available? John is available at aliveandpure.com. John, if people want to book an emotion code session, tell them what the process is like, right from going to your website, right to the day you're going to meet, just so people can understand that it really is at a distance. And how do people work with you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to aliveandpure.com. Right here below me. You can book online, easy, online scheduling, links up to PayPal. You can book a session for emotion code or body code, or, chronic pain or money blocks, mental health like anxiety. Really easy to set something up. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so they look at your calendar, they book an appointment, they pay for it, they get a link to the video, or if you want them to call you, and they can sit in the comfort of their own home. Hell, they can even check emails while you're working on them. I do.
That happens.
John, let me get my email. Go ahead. You can keep working. Keep working.
Some people are sleeping when I'm working on them as well. So for like shift workers, work on them. I work on a toddler this week as well. And a couple toddlers and a couple animals too.
Well, I'd like to hear the toddler story tomorrow. Why don't you bring that to our show? We'll talk about that. I find kids don't have a lot of trapped emotions, but they respond really well, like in the moment, I had a woman
Absolutely. Yeah, they do.
It's crying and crying and crying, and I was having a meeting with her, and I said, "Why is your baby crying?" She goes, "I don't know why." And I said, "Well, can I help?" So I did, and while she's holding the baby, I did an emotion code session. The baby just looked up at her and got off and walked away and started playing, just like in the middle. And she said,
"Yeah, they start acting differently right away."
What the Fredericton was that?
Yeah. Oh, trucker mouth. Worked on Truckermouth, a young adolescent who.
Yeah, Truckermouth was a good story too. The young swearer who used all the bombs in every sentence, used it once in 1 week after John worked on them. Hashtag we can fix the little buggers too. Okay, John, that's it. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for hanging out. Let's say goodbye to all.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
See you tomorrow.